Hello, welcome to episode 58 of In the Last Remaining Light. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. I am your storyteller, Nathan, and as always, I am joined by Cy playing Mary, Kate playing Iris, and Jillian playing Tyr. Man, I keep saying we last left off in a predicament, and I don't think I've done one quite like this in a while. Tyr and Iris are in each other's arms, and for the moment, sinking. Iris in torpor, slumber, and Tyr coming to grips with a new disability. They are in the bay with a few hours till dawn. And in these few instances, Tyr is still in front of the boat as it speeds away with Sartori and Mary in it. In these fractional seconds, Tyr has a choice to make. And some dice to roll.
Oh yeah. I think because I have now just established a second level blood bond with Mary, and she's my best friend. Tyr is going to, I think when she hits the water, is just muffled by it, but just I think screams because she just lost a whole damn leg. And then I think it just hits for a moment. But she's going to ride the underside of this boat straight to where the propeller is, and she's going to try and hit like the broadside of it and use feral weapons to rip it apart. Her last ditch effort to save Mary.
Go ahead and roll dexterity and athletics for me.
1 second, let me do my.
This is a very difficult thing.
I understand. I succeed on my rouse check.
Although, do not take any penalty for your current disability. This is just happening too fast, and your lower body can't help you at all. You need to latch onto the boat with your upper body, and that's it. So it's one of those rare athletics.
Strength athletics?
Nope, dexterity athletics.
That's okay.
You may rouse the blood for an extra point of dexterity.
Sorry, let me look at my hunger real quick. Yeah, okay. I'll rouse the blood. 6. Hell yeah, boys. We're doing it. Let's put an extra one in dexterity. Okay.
Do you add 2 now because of your blood potency?
I'm blood potency 2.
I think you add 2. Maybe I'm wrong.
Can't recall. Do I add 2? Because then I'm the most dexterous bitch in town.
I'll check.
Thank you.
And does prowess assist with this? Because it works for strength. But
not for this.
Gotcha. And athletics. I can't see. It's too dark in here. I'm going to use a willpower. Mary is worth exactly 1 willpower. I wish it could have been better. That's okay. I got a 4, and feral weapons does +2 damage if that helps anything.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mary, I got you. I am with
I'm looking for the blood potency rules.
I think
Oh, I'm
I
there.
don't know.
It's
It's
on
been a
page
hot
blood
minute.
216, and
Two?
we're at 2.
216.
Yeah, you
your
had
blood
2
surge is
dice.
only 1 die.
Really?
Cool. That's what I rolled. So
Blood potency 2, add 1 die for a blood surge.
No.
sounds good. So 4 successes trying to just jam feral weapons
You
into
can
this thing.
re-roll your rouse checks. You can re-roll your level 1 rouse checks. Did you know that?
Huh. That's interesting to know. I should read about
Is it
my
for
ability.
powers or is it for everything?
For powers.
It's for powers.
So when you use level 1 powers,
Yeah, you just
I
roll
think-
2 dice.
Yeah, basically. And if you succeed in at least one,
God,
wow.
this
So
whole
much
time-
information.
Things
Hey
that
guys,
things that could have been
episode 58,
useful,
I'm
like
catching up.
things that could have been useful a couple sessions ago.
Defy Bane. Oh no, Defy Bane isn't first level, but I think toughness.
The
is.
toughness, I think it's
Yeah, toughness
something.
would have been.
That's fine. I don't think that's impeded me that much throughout, but good to know.
You can do it now.
Oh, I didn't fail anything.
Oh.
I didn't fail the rouse checks.
Tear as you hit the water, screaming. You still have Iris in one hand, and you reach up towards the bottom of the boat with your other. And your fingers dig into the underside of the boat, but it's going too fast. You peel into the side of it like fruit until you get to the propeller. Go ahead and roll stamina plus fortitude for me.
Okay. Ooh. I don't know if this is where I want a messy crit. I don't know if I want it.
You're always allowed to
Ew.
use willpower to reroll.
No, forget these fingers. Who needs them? 6 successes with a messy crit.
Your hand, as it scrapes the bottom of the ship, hits the end, comes off right into the propeller, and it slices cleanly through your ring finger and clunks like a thud into your index and pointer. Go ahead and take 1 point of superficial damage and say goodbye
Are
to your
those
ring
someone's
finger.
cats?
This is
That
my
cat's like, ooh.
cat.
Oh,
That needs to be.
I was like,
it needs
what's
attention
happening here?
right at this particular
Okay.
moment.
At this very instance. All right. I have room to take that damage.
And that propeller has stopped.
Ooh.
It's precisely one of the 2 propellers.
so that means the boat's gonna like go around.
And he can't slow the boat down. This poor guy.
This is oh my god.
Oh no.
And then I fucking swim. And I swim. I did what I could for Mary. We're swimming.
Enjoy your time on the circle of death.
There's no way like lifeguards are not gonna be suspicious. Like, why is there a boat?
That Coast Guard
Just
vessel just
going
hit.
around in circles.
Trying
Okay.
to do donuts, guys.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
The boat, you can see it up, retreating through the water. But you're sinking. You and Iris are sinking. You've lost all your forward momentum. And the starlight is allowing almost pitch blackness to close in on you very quickly. Why don't you go ahead and give me a swim check, which will be athletics and stamina.
Neat. Am I minused in any way?
Absolutely.
The 3 minus?
You are
So
at
that one.
-3.
Okay, so that's the stamina. And athletics.
If I yeet your leg into the water.
Give me my leg. Give
Hold
me my
on, hold on.
leg though. Strap it on my back. That would be a 2. That would be a 2.
Tear, you immediately begin surging, pumping back up towards the surface. But in your right hand is Iris, just by the wrist, pulling you down. And there's nothing at your right hip pushing up. You kick with one leg. You are able to move in a direction you're not 100% sure if it's east or west. It's the general direction the boat was traveling in. But you're sinking. And you can drop Iris and raise up, or hold on to her and sink. It's as simple as that.
The audacity of it even being a question.
Can't leave me.
I would, first off, I would never. Don't let him don't get twisted. Could I think Tyr just stops at that point because there's no leaving Iris. And is just going to like shove Iris's face into her neck. If she can't swim, Iris can swim herself. So I'm going to try and get Iris to bite me. And have 1. She could have 2 if she asks very nicely.
Iris,
Mhm.
how much humanity do you have?
Good question.
You have like
7.
7, right?
Yeah. I'm almost at 6, but 7.
You're still like a full almost person.
Should I be at 6? Probably.
Should we all be a little lower? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe so.
Are we good people? Debatable.
Chuck seems to think that maybe you guys should take a hit, but whatever.
I didn't know Chuck.
I was unconscious at the time. I don't know the man.
Okay. So roll all of your humanity.
So 7 dice or half at 3?
7 dice.
That's a lot.
It feels like we
Because
need
I
to do
assume
well.
because these DCs would make no sense at at like actually it's divided by 3 a lot of the time.
Okay. Well, 7 dice. That's not bad. 2, so it's 4. 6 with a crit.
Ooh. Those are too
Welcome back,
many.
Iris.
Thanks. Good morning, everyone.
We're sinking. Just holding her.
So I get 1 back.
Yeah, I'm giving you 1, so I can be at 4 hunger instead of 5.
Oh yeah, you're in charge of this. Iris, the space between Tyr's collarbone and neck is your call back to the morning. It's the best place to wake up. You're already drinking when you come to. You take in 1 and roll your unspent willpower. Or what hunger are you at? I'm sorry. I'm assuming.
After I take 1, I'm down to 2.
Oh, okay. You only take 1 if you only want to take 1.
Yeah, I need to immediately make some rouse checks to try to heal this 1 aggravated damage to be able to move. So
That would be great.
let's hope I don't go up to 5 hunger.
While we sit at the bottom of the sound together.
Good news, I'm only up to 4 hunger after that.
Twinsies.
But hey, I can move. Every time. Can only manage to get 1 back every time I've fallen. I'd love to help swim myself then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a stamina athletics roll for me.
4, I believe I said.
Tyr, what hunger are you at?
4?
Okay.
We're both doing
The
good.
dwarf.
I got 4 successes.
Ooh.
Okay. Iris has 2 whole legs.
The bitch in her too.
I'm sorry.
They're long and slender, and she kicks away from you like a dolphin.
I'll follow those through the darkness if I'm able. A beacon in the night.
Iris,
Mhm.
you just picked a direction. You don't know anything about boats or any of that crap. You just started swimming, but you're not sinking, and Tyr's following you.
Okay. As long as she's actively following me, then I will keep going. And pray I'm not going near that boat.
If we go up, both of us have pretty okay survival, so we at least might be able to get direction whenever we decide to surface. So I'll leave that to you and your 1 intelligence.
And that's where we're going to leave Tyr and Iris. Quite enough from the peanut gallery. Mary, welcome back. As we described last time we met, Mary comes to with Tyr's thigh flesh in her hands, holding it to her mouth and drinking. Sartore is cursing in Romanian at the boat. You can feel the inertia of it changing around you. Your stomach is up in your throat. Is there anything you would like to do in the intervening seconds?
What's happening? I'm gonna try to get up, but I feel like it's gonna be very hard to get up, so maybe I'll just stay on the floor.
Sartori is shouting in Spanish, but you can stand up or push yourself up against the console and look out the window. You are careening into Hat Island, back into the cliffs. Sartori is fighting with the rudder to avoid a direct impact. Is there
Okay.
anything physically you would like to do before stuff happens or doesn't?
I feel like all my stuff is it's probably, I don't know where all my stuff is. It's probably somewhere. I have half of
Tyr's
my
bag is open next to you, as if she quickly rifled through it before launching herself after Iris. Diana's head has rolled out.
Okay,
Her eyes stare up at you.
Nathan, okay, I'm not gonna do this, but I just want to say that this has crossed my mind to like. I think I might not do this.
Yeah,
I want to
let's
flesh
not shut any doors, Mary.
like. So, can I flesh craft Diana's head into my body?
The answer to that question is definitely.
Well, when
It
you
will
give
be
me
difficult to enclose Diana's head completely. That will
I
be a
mean-
measure of success and skill at flesh crafting.
right, it's gonna have to be like I have to sew it basically. What do I? Okay, since I know that we are kind of going to Hat Island,
Mary's gonna have a little baby bump.
they're probably. I know that I have the FBI phone with me, but my other phones are not there. The other do I think he just let me throw the phones out at the deck. That's what I remember.
He threw them on the console.
Oh,
So he was
Okay,
standing
so-
at the controls, and they are currently in a pile at the
I
console.
feel like my FBI
Where
phone
he's-
contacts Ramirez and I used the other FBI radio to talk to. Yeah. So
Correct.
since
You have an
Ramirez
FBI
is-
phone and an FBI walkie-talkie.
Right. So since Ramirez is basically dead, I'm gonna pull it out like quietly. Well, Ramirez is not basically dead. I know this is a bad idea. I know this is a bad idea. Is this a bad idea? I would like to text Neo.
Okay.
I'm gonna forward the picture that Ramirez sent me. Oh my gosh, this is
All right, so Mary, I want to say this is a very split-second activity.
Right.
So we're talking like a picture, 2 words.
okay. All right, you know what? I'll do that later when we crash.
Okay.
I'm just gonna gonna run over to like the duffel bag that Tyr has, just to make sure the stuff in it doesn't like fly when we eventually crash. And
You
that's what
could
I'm gonna-
brace yourself. That would be the chief.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I can also crawl. I don't want to be like flung across the like out into the ocean.
That is a definite thing that could happen with or without your consent. And I'm asking you if you want to prepare for that, or if you want to choose some object. If you want to be connected to some object when you are likely thrown from the vessel.
Yeah, I'll take the duffel bag, and then I'm gonna like hug it and hold on to like I don't know, like chair that's probably bolted down. I feel like, or something
Diana's
that's bolted
head?
down. Yeah. Why do I care about Diana? Well, it's the other stuff in the bag, right? Diana's head.
The other
just
stuff. Do you want
there.
Tyr's duffel bag?
Right. Well, I'll grab all our stuff as much as possible. Keep them close so they don't like fly around, and brace for impact. That's it.
All right, here we go.
This is like how? Come on, like I believe in his drive.
I'm not believing in him. I want him to crash.
He's driven boats, guys. He
I
told
lost a
us.
finger for this.
We are burning up Sartorius willpower. Mary, he is cursing and turning against the broken propeller, trying to fight it. At the last second, he shouts, giving up, throws the oar the other direction, and the boat turns. It turns immediately under the power of an engine that is out and pushing in one direction, and the rudder. It does not prevent impact, but what it does is get the stern of the boat pointed away, and you impact broadside with the cliff. You and everything that's unsecured goes flying. You are attached to the bag and everything else. And you feel your back crunch as it hits the cliffside. Go ahead and make a dexterity athletics roll.
Okay.
I will make one as well.
Starting to feel a little bad about this.
Oh no!
I
I'll
almost feel
take. I'll roll willpower. Actually, can I even do that? I have like. I'm sorry, guys. Look, I think I have to do this. Even if I'm rolling one die. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Bestial failure.
yes.
It's not me for once. Yes.
Wow.
Take it.
She's gone. She disappears into the night sky.
Oh dear. Yeah. Goodbye,
Makes
guys.
it
Taken by the
cave.
forces that be.
Okay. Mary, you hit the cliff face, the boat rocks, and you slip down in between the ship and the cliff face into the water, into the salt. Diana's desiccated eyes staring you in the face.
I can't believe she like. Why are you here? Like, whatever.
As she and you sink,
I thought I would like. She would fly away, but she's like, nope.
Around.
You made your
Where we
choice.
going,
I'm
babe?
here.
Where we go?
What are we doing? What are we doing, bestie?
Mary, you must flee. You must flee the surface, flee the light, until you are in total darkness.
The only way to go is down below, I think.
You crawl like an animal because swimming is not fast enough for you, pulling yourself down as the cliff extends beneath the water. Quite a ways.
Am I in the water or am I?
You are
I am
in the
in the
water,
water.
crawling like a spider away from the surface. You hear shouts. Go ahead and roll your unspent willpower.
Nine. This is one success. It's one success. One success. I'll take my one willpower.
You are going to continue for minutes, climbing down, pulling yourself into the abyss. But in one clawed hand, you dig with your fists. Because it clenches around a cell phone. You hear, after a moment, the boat scrapes against the cliff. The engine roars to life again. It's moving away. It has been a full 15 minutes down here in the dark. You panicked, not being able to breathe, realizing you don't need to breathe anymore. And then it's just you. Where are you headed? Your only frame of reference is the cliff.
I mean, I guess we climb back up. That makes the most sense. I'm gonna stay here and wait for the water. Like, I don't have dried rice with me to clean this, like to make this cell phone work again. So I need to get back up and get it dry before weird things happen.
You crawl back up. Your sense of time is broken, though. You can feel the sun is close. You're on the east side of Hat Island. You have a little bit of extra time because it has to climb over the Cascades. But you have a long ways to swim if you're leaving Hat Island.
This is a difficult choice because, like, I don't. Can I check when I do get on shore? Can I check what time it is on the phone?
Yeah. Maybe if you get it out of the water, you could chance
Yeah.
turning it on. You could also chance turning it on in the water. That's a choice.
We will do it outside of the water. I don't want to short this phone.
You are on a cliff, though.
Oh
There
yeah,
is no
I
beach.
am. There isn't a beach.
It will take more time to get to the beach.
Okay, well, I'll try to get to the beach first.
All right. Your hair is plastered to the side of your head.
I'm finally wet. Like this whole this is the first time I've gotten. Well, no, that's not. We were inside the boat in the first part, right? But we did get rocked. But I don't remember if. I think we did get wet. Never mind.
Yeah, we had to swim.
It's just full circle.
Yeah.
Guys, my plan worked. Like, we're in peril, but like, did it work? But guys,
He just left me. I'm like, am I not important? Like,
what about me, Sartori?
you know, I feel like what's more important is getting that stuff out of his body. So, anyway, So I'm on a cliffside. Let's go to a beach.
Go ahead and give me a stamina and athletics check.
Okay. 3 successes. Wow.
Better than Tyr.
You put some very quick distance between you and the place where you reemerged into the surface. It could only be about 5 minutes before you're able to claw your way along the rocks around the corner to the north side of Hat Island and collapse onto a beach. Everything's wet, tired, your makeup's running down the creases of your eyes. And you still have a phone. This outfit's
And
for
the
you.
head.
That head is at the bottom of the.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about it, Tyr.
You can't grab heads when you're in terror frenzy.
I only got my phone.
It's
I need
okay.
to check the time.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll let you retcon. You can have the phone or the head.
Um,
Not gonna hurt my feelings.
fine. I'll take the head just for Tyr.
Oh,
Oh,
man, the confidence on this bitch.
Oh, you know what?
Wow.
Third level blood bond in your future. You bring me that head back. Get Iris.
I'll be
You bring me
smarter
that
about
head.
it. Just wait. All right. I want to check the time first of all.
You cannot check the time because you do not have a phone.
Oh,
It's either the head
the
or the
phone or
phone.
the head.
It was the
Okay.
phone or the. Yes, absolutely.
That's why I said it was okay. I wouldn't get. It would hurt my feelings.
You know, okay. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
The head is gonna be safe underwater because it's not gonna be
That's
touched by sunlight.
Uh-huh.
So we can come back for it in like 10 years,
Yeah.
20 years, something.
The
Yeah,
optimism.
yeah. It's gonna be fine.
20
So I'll
years?
take I'll take the phone.
There we go. Okay.
It's like, okay, the head. I was gonna
Finding
bury
things
it
underwater
though.
is super easy. You rub the phone around in the dry sand, clean off the charger port, and it comes on.
What's the time?
It is 6:10.
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, I can't save Ramirez. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find a place to. I don't know. Like, I need a place to sleep, and I will just text. Yeah, that is like we only have like time for, like, I don't know, like a few things. We gotta rest now.
This is do not confuse Mary time with Tyr and Iris time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Right. So I will
When you
just
terror frenzy in the abyss of a cliffside sea cave, time works differently.
the only thing I think I can do is I'll text Neo.
You have a jillion texts from Neo.
Oh my gosh.
Where Mary? When Mary? Boat crash, Mary. Sea boat crash, Mary.
Where? Well, maybe you know what? I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna read it because depending on what Tyr and Iris do, if they make it to Neo, um, these texts might be different. So I'm gonna just say, at Hat Island, go to sleep. It's to go to sleep. Good morning. That's what I'm gonna send.
Go ahead and make me a wits awareness check.
2 successes.
2 successes. Would you like to use any supernatural powers?
Oh, like what?
Like eyes in the dark.
Oh yeah, I would. I was gonna bring that up. Yes, I would like to turn on Eyes of the Beast.
It is indeed still dark. You are not being fried by the sun at this juncture. It is November in the Seattle area, and the sun does not come up until about 7:30.
There's some time, but yeah. Don't want to risk it.
You scan around you. Up the hill, you can see the trails leading down to the beach from houses and a small marina. Hat Island, it has almost no structures on it, but it looks like there's a tiny little boat dock for emergencies and a few structures if you're willing to climb up a steep trail. You sweep your gaze out over the water, and it's cold and dark. But very briefly, every second or so, something a little bit warmer than water peaks up above the surface before dropping back down. It's moving towards you like an arrow in the water.
What is going on? Oh no. Okay, I can wait.
It gets closer over the intervening minutes. You will be waiting as 10, 15 minutes passes you by.
I've got a little bit of time. It's not much.
When he's about 200 yards out, you can clearly make out the shiny bald head, bat-like ears of Neo. He comes up in a massive breaststroke over the water, both long arms reaching out in front of him. He clears the last couple 100 yards in moments. It's 6:40, and the two of you are reunited. Barry, boat left.
Yeah. What? Why did you swim? You know what? Whatever. We gotta sleep.
Barry, boat crashed. You were in the water.
Yeah, well, I'm here now. I made it.
Barry cannot be in the water.
I mean, we're not like I think we're okay in the water. We can kind of breathe. Like we don't
The
need to
sun
breathe.
is coming, Mary.
Yeah, well, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna
Okay.
stand up. Like, well, let's find a place. Let's get out of here.
We climb. We go. He almost throws you over his shoulder.
Okay, let's go.
If you don't get moving in front of him, like, which I assume you do,
Yeah,
he's
I'll
got
let him
big-
carry. I'll let him carry me.
Oh, he does.
Okay.
You are moving up the side of this cliff face at what a normal human would think of as almost a sprint. And he is just dashing up the side of these rocks and ferns. You hit the tree line, and soon he sets you down. It's still dark underneath the canopy, but it's certainly not going to be enough when the sun comes up full. And you can see with predator eyes a sleepy little Coast Guard station. It's old, mossy wood, and a marina that's kind of built down to make the edge between the beach and the cliff.
We're gonna have
There's
to go there then.
one heat source inside that wooden structure. It's one story.
I feel like if I get myself in there, it's gonna be very hard to stop myself from like drinking this person. But
The Coast Guard seems to be very active in the area. It would be an incredible long shot that no one's going to be checking in on what happens in this building during the day.
are there any caves or something?
Do you have survival?
I don't. Does Neo have survival?
Neo has spent some time in some caves, although he has not seen the light of the moon outside of them. So yeah, Neo does have a little bit of survival. There's no caves. I didn't see any, just cliff.
Can
Just
you
cliff.
can we can we dig? How fast can we dig?
Neo can start. He throws himself at the ground. And he's a very strong boy. But he's just using his hands to dig.
You're not suggesting though that I fleshcraft his hands into shovels? No, of course not.
I think he is. I think that's what he's saying right now. He wants shovel hands.
It could help.
He's making a small shallow grave for one person that could be crowded into being two, but he has to dig it very long to fit himself. He's even folded up. There's no way he fits into anything less than 5 feet in length,
Okay.
and it's not, Mary. It's not
What
going
role would you say it would be to dig?
great. Oh, it's strength and athletics.
Okay. I still have. I might get super hungry. How? Wait, I'll ask Neo. Neo, how hungry are you?
Neo's good. Remember, I
Can I borrow like a bit of blood?
you want Neo's blood?
Yeah.
It used to be Grover blood.
Yeah. Like there's nothing bad about that.
Okay. Father's gone now.
That is true. We made you drink that thing. Oh gosh, what if this is is this a trap?
He extends his forearm.
Okay. So he's actually warning me that this is Scipio. Okay. Neo, before I wow, taking time for dramatics, but like I want to show him the picture of Ursula like squashed. I'd like to say so Neo, before we sleep, I need to show you this.
You show him the picture of Ursula's outstretched hand, taken by Ramirez. Is she still there?
I honestly don't know
at bridge?
for sure. I was gonna tell you to go there.
If the sun comes, it will wash her away.
Yeah. Oh well.
Mother chose. She chose to go there. She chose not to feed us.
What do you mean?
That's how we became Grover. There were no food but the Grovers.
She just wanted you to like have bestial successes every time.
You cannot succeed as a Grover, only survive.
Do you think it's harmful for me to take some of your blood?
Look, how could it not be a curse?
I feel like we should talk about this like when we wake up. Because
Is there no place to hide in the house?
there is somebody there, and I feel like we are gonna get caught, and we will probably drink that guy. Okay, you know what? I can do it without your blood. I'll just be very hungry tomorrow night, and we'll drink something. Okay?
No, Mary, you can. I'm worried. I don't want you to. Okay. But we should go.
Okay. Did you say we should go?
I
Where?
can't.
You mean
Deeper
out
into
of?
the forest, or we try the house.
Oh, sorry.
Deeper
What?
into the forest, or we try the house.
I was just gonna dig a deeper hole. All right, we can go deeper into the forest and then dig a hole there. They're gonna see us in the house. It's a great place, but like they're gonna see us there.
Okay. Mary, the two of you march into the forest. There are giant redwoods all around you. They all rise 50 feet into the air. And there's a strong canopy above you. But you follow the trails looking for some earthen structure, some cave, something. And you come to the end of a trail where one of these ancient trees has fallen, either from high winds coming off the mountainside or the bites of a chainsaw. Grover Neo points excitedly and immediately claws into it. It's already got a massive set of rotted roots that arch over the stump. He's able to claw it out. He turns back to you. Go get ferns or something. Find something to cover the entrance.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Why? I have no survival. What is happening? I have science. I have science.
Oh, I'll take science and dexterity. The only
Okay.
science dexterity roll in the history of the world. Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay. So if this is plants or inorganic matter, if it's plants, may I argue for science biology?
Do you have biology?
I do have a specialization in biology.
Holy shit!
It's-
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. That
I
would be
think
the
it's because
only thing I
you-
would give you.
It's like you do have, like, I think you pick a specialization and you pick science. All right. I have 2 successes.
Mary, you come back with armfuls of massive ferns. They're not magical, but with enough of them slanted over and sheer willpower, you might be able to sweat out the day.
One of my foster moms told me this fern was the biggest, so I mean, ferns are underrated, honestly. You should hear it from her.
Moms can be good.
Yeah.
He turns to you. His hands are covered in rotted wood, the rotted heartwood of this this tree. He's carved out a pretty sizable chunk into the stump. And you glance down at your phone. It is 7:10. You can feel that first line of pink hitting the top of the mountains to the east over the water. The two of you climb into this hollow space. And you pull the ferns in front of you. Luckily, the hard, unburrowed side is to the east. But you'll find out how good these ferns are when the sun sets in the west.
Can I like put rocks on the ferns so they don't like move, like, or like put some soil on top to just, you know, weigh them down and disguise them a bit? Oh, but I
You
can't.
take some
like,
precautions, but it's difficult to do that because ultimately it's going to be whatever it is when you're on the inside of it.
Yeah. All right. I guess we could, yeah. That's the best we can do. And hope, yeah, we can just hope for the best.
He curls up, and there's just enough space to kind of kneel in his lap almost. In Neo's arms, darkness takes you. Same as it always was. 1 minute you're there, looking at the ferns, trying to see if you can detect any specks of starlight or moonlight through them. And then lights out. That's where Mary and Neo are. Tyr and Iris.
With Tyr and Iris, it's still like 5 a.m. or
Yeah.
something.
I think
We
we
have
still
to-
have a couple hours left for us to at least.
You still have a few hours.
No, you just stayed in the abyss forever, man.
Could have slept in the sea cave, you know?
Could have stayed in the abyss.
I thought of that
forever.
too. Like, just go underwater.
Just be a little mermaid forever.
We looked this up. It is 900 feet to be beneath the sunlight.
Yeah.
And you would have to find your way out to the middle of the bay to get that deep.
Mm.
So you would have to leave the cliff. Things that might be available to people with like marine biology science. I don't know. I don't know which one you. Or just people who are really smart. and
We should
well-versed.
just bring like body bags that can be opened from the inside. You know what?
Yeah, we
There we go.
gotta prepare better. We need to be ready for shit.
Yeah.
You know, vampires or kindred are just like they're like firefighters, right? They need the same equipment. They need fire extinguishers.
Yes.
They need those like they have those body bags for firefighters in California, right?
I think we gotta get one. You know, for next time. For next
They
time.
have little bags
For the-
like when the blaze just comes over top of them,
Right.
they stick bags on top of them.
Next time we go
They all
shopping.
get
Yeah.
into like little foil bags.
For the new
Rob
duffel
the
bag.
Firehouse. We'll just swing by.
You'll just rob some, desperate
Yes.
Western
Community
America
firefighters.
forest firefighters that are not at
This
all up
live
against the wall.
humanity. says, oh well. That's too bad.
They'll
and
get
desperately
new
need that
ones.
equipment in order to not die.
A pity.
Tyr, you are following Iris's long legs.
It's a pretty good night, you know? It's actually okay.
Iris, are
Best
they going
night.
up or down? Are you staying
Up.
beneath the water? Or
No.
do you need to see the surface?
We need to get closer to the surface and try to get a direction. I don't want to go to the boat on
Yeah,
accident.
once we get a direction, that'd be show up at the yacht. Hey.
Iris, you climbed up to the surface, and about the time you break the water, you can feel it in your chest. The compression wave hits you. The crash of the boat hitting the side of the cliff. You look back. It's a ways away. That boat was really moving quickly.
Mm.
And you were moving north. You're about halfway in between the cliffside and the beach. And by the beach, I mean the beach connected to Seattle.
Mm.
Okay. I would like to head more towards the mainland, so that way. Not Hat Island.
Both of you go ahead and make one more stamina athletics check. Tyr, you're at the negative.
Can you imagine
I
if
know.
like you guys get to the shore and you're where Al is? Like you end up
There's so
in
many people we could meet on the shore. Like,
If I meet up with Al, that's great. I'm gonna make friends. Okay.
yeah, we'll figure it out no matter who we meet.
Yeah,
2 successes.
same.
Hey. Me and you in tandem.
Two successes for both of you.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You two are kindred. Your blood will stop because someone takes it from you or because the sun stops it. But that doesn't mean that Tyr with one leg is moving particularly quickly. Time ticks by. Before the two of you wash up on the shores.
Fantastic.
You're on a
Right.
beach. It extends about 45 yards up to a berm and then trees. You can hear a highway, a road, something close by.
I think this is also the first time you get to see that I don't have a whole ass leg. We're swimming behind you and you were unconscious when it happened. So I think Tyr's just trying to stand up if she's capable.
Yeah. What are you doing? We go help you stay standing.
Gonna squish your face a little bit and just be like, and just kind of wild in the eyes, just kind of excited about the whole thing.
You know you're missing a leg, right?
He cut it off. Cut the whole thing off.
Oh, God. God. But it's not a good thing.
This Iris, I thought I had to die to get it. This is the endless battleground. This has been Valhalla the whole time.
Oh my
We're there. Just holding on to her.
Oh my God. No. Sure.
Iris, you're carrying a lot of Tyr's weight.
Yeah.
She's hugging you, but
It's,
She's unaware of how much weight she's putting on you right now. She's unaware of how much weight she's putting on you right now.
Fantastic. We can't stay here. I need to at least get to my phone to see where we are.
I think Tyr would give you space if that's what you were looking for, and like hold
Yeah.
on to a tree.
You can hold on. I just need to be able to use a hand.
So the two of you have about
Oh
40
my God.
yards to make up a berm to get into the tree line. I'm assuming
help.
Iris and Tyr.
I will help her get to the tree.
I will use weight of the feather.
It's pretty easy, Iris.
And let myself be dragged.
It's a lot better, actually. Oh. Try to get this phone turned on. We'll go with Walter's phone.
Yeah, lay out all the phones. Shake them out.
You turn on Walter's phone. It's got messages on it. It's also got that application still up.
Yeah, we're going to go to the messages for now.
And we blow ourselves up. And fire.
So you minimize the
I do for
the
now.
drone application, drone control application. Okay.
Well, it shows a good map though. Do I see around where we're at?
Absolutely. It has an incredibly detailed GPS map.
Cool.
You are right at Priest Point.
Okay.
Point.
Fancy.
You can even see the road that leads up to the Toledo Reservation or back to Marysville and I-5. That's what you're hearing.
Okay. Good
And
information.
the target is still right on top of this phone.
Of course it is.
Like a faithful hound, that drone looks over this phone.
I mean, maybe later, but
Okay.
Where are we going?
We could either try to find somewhere out here, or I could reach out to Michael again. He did say he would come.
Michael's coming? I love Michael.
I'll text Michael that we're at Priest Point.
Who is this?
He knows who I am. We already texted him.
You used it on a different phone last time.
It was on Walter's phone.
Oh, I thought you guys had Michael's number and used it on your own phone.
No.
Yeah, we texted him on Walter's phone, and he's we're like, Walter's dead. He's like, who is this?
I didn't know. I thought you
No.
So you guys have minimized the targeting app before.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Okay. He responds differently. We're in Everett.
Jeez.
Send me your location.
Okay.
We stare at the phone like,
I'm gonna call him.
Does anyone have technology?
No.
Oh,
No. Okay. All right. You can call him. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't have technology. I'll call the boy. To make sure it's him. It's a weird message.
The phone is answered immediately. Hey, Iris?
Uh-huh. It's a weird message. I had to make sure it was actually you. We've had some issues today.
You and a lot of people.
Yeah. You said that you could come get us. Right?
Yeah, we're on our way. Who made it?
And it's just me and Tyr right now. I don't know about anyone else.
Did you see anyone? Did you see Walter die?
I was not awake.
Is this phone on speaker?
No.
Cool. Tears delirious in the corner.
Yeah, that's why it's not on speaker.
Iris. When you called us, and I told little Tommy, and we came to pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
He made some phone calls. Apparently, there's stuff that we're supposed to all automatically do in this family. Whenever someone like Walter dies,
What kind of stuff?
that that the thing that watches over him,
Yeah.
it's looking for targets. It's going to expend its payload.
Well, do you need a target? Like, if I give you guys one, can you put it in, or it's just gonna pick people at random?
It was expecting Walter or his second to, and his second is me, but I'm not ready. I don't know, but
Do you know how to use it? When does this need to be done? I just need some info, Michael.
it's gonna run out of fuel in maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
Artemy and Tommy, shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Tommy.
Does he
I
have
have look. I have the technical order. I have some instructions on how to put in targets,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have the phone, so I can't see anything.
Well, how long is it going to take you to get here?
20 minutes. We'd have to figure it out in 10 minutes before it hooks onto last position or just dumps its payload. It's gonna dump the payload on the phone. Iris.
Okay, I can just leave the phone here and start heading towards the city if you think that's better. Because I don't think I can take instructions over the phone to figure that out.
Okay.
We're at Priest Point right now. I'll toss it back towards the water and we'll start heading towards the road. 20-minute walk should get us far enough away.
Yeah. That's for the best.
Okay,
We don't need any more enemies on the way out of town.
Well, I mean, I have a great place that it could be used, but it's fine.
Iris, is someone gonna chase us?
Maybe? They're already chasing everyone.
Can anyone connect Walter to this?
No.
Not the prince. Nobody knows, right?
Well, I don't.
What are you guys talking about?
The drone strike thing.
Gotcha.
It's apparently gonna shoot itself at the phone in 30 minutes. So
You should get the prince's number off of that thing. You could
That's
prank
true.
call. Just yelling, "Hi, Michael."
I could call you back on one of the other phones, but we need to get this thing tossed.
Is Tyr okay?
Neither of us are okay. We've been through a lot, Michael. You'll be able to see when we meet up. It's half an arm. Tangling.
Okay. Call me back. We're on our way.
All right. We'll meet
Get
you
away
alongside
from that phone if
road.
you're not going to use it.
Will do. I'll hang up and get those 2 numbers into my phone, so Prince's and his, and gonna toss that thing as far towards the shore as possible.
Wait! Don't throw
What?
it yet.
Why
1 second.
not? What?
Are there any other messages from the prince?
After the prince instructed him that he was going to be put into a box,
Mm-hmm.
there are none.
I'm feeling ballsy.
God.
Last time you put a bunch of people in a box, sort of backfired. Might be hard to find all of his pieces. Does this look good?
Did you already hit send?
Oh. Maybe. I don't know.
Certainly looked like you hit the send button.
Nah, I'm 50-50 shot on that. And then I'll give it a casual toss.
You don't even want to see what she says.
Iris, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
The phone buzzes as it is tossed into the distance.
You could go look.
No,
Kinda
we have to head
I
towards
just kind
the
of gave it a
road.
gentle toss. I didn't throw it very far. What'd you say?
I'm not gonna go check. We need to go.
All right. Fine by me.
I took her number down. We can bother her later.
That sounds very fun. Is Mary okay? I hit the propeller.
I don't know. I was out, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. And Tyr will climb back on.
We
Like
can-
a
I
little
did
cake
not
that
send any
is.
texts to them. I forgot.
No.
Yeah,
We-
no.
We'll try texting you, but
Tomorrow.
yeah. We'll send you a
Catch up.
message.
You
Well, thank you for preserving the time continuity because Mary was in your future. So
Yeah.
Eventually.
We'll talk later. We're all a little busy. So I guess we start moving.
Yeah. Am I giving a piggyback ride to Tyr? Is that the plan?
That is the fastest way.
As long as you've weighted the feather, we're good.
Yeah, I'd weighted the feather.
Okay.
it's imperceptible. Not even a drip. But Iris, you can definitely feel that there is a steady flow of vitae out of Tyr's stump.
Do you think he'll fight me again? Like if I ask, you know?
Yes.
That's good to know.
So she's actively bleeding, is what you're saying.
She's actively bleeding, and you can feel her chin right on your neck.
Okay. We need to try to tie that off, I think. Is that how that works?
I've
To
never
stop the
lost a
bleeding.
limb before. Jessica's grew back really fast.
Gosh.
I'm just gonna look down at her legs. This is the first time I think she's like looked at it. I'll keep tabs on it.
No. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've seen it in movies.
Iris,
where they
are you
tie
looking at the limb?
I'm
Iris,
about
it's
to be.
fine. Iris, just keep walking. What am I gonna do? Bleed to death? I would have done that weeks ago. If that was the issue.
I'm gonna start running into this road. Fine. I don't have a way to wake you up if you lose it all, is what I'm thinking about.
I'll tell you if I start feeling woozy. I feel great.
Iris, you don't need to roll. She's fucking lying.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Problem is, I don't have much blood to offer.
I could.
Got a whole 1 dot I can offer.
I can
Iris,
fully.
you-
I can only hear superficial.
You come to the road, and the early morning commuters are on their way. Toyota Camrys, pickup trucks, the working class of Tulelos Resort Casino.
Mm.
About to go open up the breakfast buffet.
I'm gonna try to flag someone down.
Hello?
I feel bad about it, but it
We
is what
hitchhiking?
it is. We're getting breakfast to go for
Okay.
at least one of us.
A Camry pulls over.
Mhm.
As soon as you are visible on the road, the very first car that spots you pulls over. You're sopping wet. You clearly look like you're in distress. Two young women get out. One's kind of portly, the other is skinny. They're both about kind of early 20s. You can see the black restaurant wear, black slacks, black shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Well, no, we need some help.
Jeez. Are you in the water?
There was a whole boat accident and everything. I have a friend down that way, just straight
Oh
further
my
from
God.
the road.
Okay. I'm gonna
Could
call
you-
911.
No, could you just help me get somebody from over there? I've already called. My phone still
Okay.
works.
Where you have a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Just laying in the bushes.
Like to have awe on as well, so they
Okay.
listen a bit better.
The two of them follow you over into the bushes. I'm assuming you show them Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you reveal Tyr, the skinny one vomits all over the asphalt. What happened?
How close are they?
Oh, right there. I brought him right up to you so that you could hopefully get a snack.
Oh yeah, no,
a
Bruno.
snack? What?
That was out of care.
Do you need like?
Oh no, consider one of those women
I have some
officially
orange
grabbed.
juice. That's
The
what.
last thing she ever said was, "I have some orange juice." Yeah, no, I'm taking one of these women down.
um,
I'm just gonna take 3. I'm not gonna kill.
Tyr
you.
is greedy Iris. She takes the one that didn't just vomit all over herself.
That's fine. I'll take the the one that I don't want to be around. It's fine. I already feel disgusted because I'm coated in seawater.
Yeah, we're already disgusting. I made a woman vomit by looking at me. You know, we're not in a good place.
I'm not gonna make either of you roll.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should make Iris roll, but I don't care. You're both supernatural predators, and Tyr grabbed the one that maybe had the wherewithal to resist, and the other one was busy puking. Iris, you would puke on you.
Yeah. It's been a really bad day. What can I say?
She probably has kids. She puked up Lucky Charms.
Or she's just living the dream. Do I need to heal to make this bleeding stop? Do I have to do that?
Yes, you do.
Oh, we're about to be right back where we were, boys. I'm gonna try and heal an aggravated
Nice.
to see if that helps, because I don't think superficial's gonna cut it. Okay, I failed one of them. It puts one hunger back up, and then takes one of these. And I'm here. I'll roll for a superficial. I'll roll superficial till I fail. 1, which is after 2 of them. So I heal 4 superficial.
Nice.
1 aggravated, 4 superficial.
How many dots could I take from Puke Lady?
As many as you think she can take. Dear, you took 3, and this woman dropped like a stone. You ripped that vitae right out of her in a heartbeat.
I was
She
about
went
to take a
from-
4th, but she dropped. They're just.
Well, at least
I'll
place her gently on the road, right? Like,
Yeah. I'll
Sure.
just take 1 from this woman. However, I've had a really bad night. And I would like to have a potential person come see me first thing tomorrow night. So I'm going to use Lingering Kiss for the first time ever.
Aw.
I would like a new friend until we abandon Seattle.
Yours like, the fuck? Y'all smooching?
Nah.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. Some jealousy in this campaign. Iris, the slender one stands up from puking right as you wrap your arms around her from behind. It's not really violent. It's just how any lover would approach someone holding them. And you draw a single increment of vitae from her. She sighs, leaning her weight back into your chest. She turns around and looks at you with big brown doe eyes. She has long black hair. She's native as the day is long. She's shorter than you and covered in puke.
Yeah. problem?
She pulls her thumb across her mouth, embarrassed. What? What are you?
Don't worry about that. When you find me later, I mean, you should clean up first.
Yeah. I want to know everything about you.
Later.
Mm.
Who are you? Where can I find you?
Just pat her cheek. You'll find me. I believe in you. You should take your friend. She looks like she needs some help.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna find you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you will.
I'm gonna take her home. We've got a sick day. You're gonna still be there, right?
You should know where to find me, yeah. If that's what you're worried about.
Okay.
Does Lingering Kiss help them find you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
From what it says, they should just kind of feel a pull towards wherever you are.
That could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Free
a bad
snack.
thing for her, I can tell you that much.
If Tyr's still really hungry, it might be the last thing she does.
No, it's gonna be rough. Should we keep moving?
Yeah. Here, I can carry you. I'll wave to my new friend and start walking.
She just looks back at you, doe-eyed. She takes a step backwards and kind of kneels next to her friend, but she never takes her eyes off of you.
I don't like that.
Cars are passing you on the road. She's got her flashers on. People slow down. They slow down to gander at you.
Of course.
And Tyr's legless form.
There are plenty of people without legs.
Tears like flicking off cars that slow down for too long.
The two of you continue on, mean bugging janitors and gambling addicts. There's almost no way people have not been calling 911.
It's fine.
It'll be fine.
Only a few moments pass before the right vehicle pulls over. Little
There
Tommy's
we go.
black Cadillac CTS
Thank God.
comes to a stop in the gravel next to you.
It took long enough.
Michael steps out onto the shoulder. Oh God, you're wet. And Tyr is missing a fucking leg.
Hi, Michael.
What
Yeah.
what happened to your hand?
Oh, I stuck it in a propeller.
Jesus, we should get you two in the car and the fuck away from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how little Tommy's basically just his butler at this point. Like,
Tommy hates this. Tommy despises this. We all know this.
He's had a bad time.
Having
I
a-
think.
A terrible time as we
Tyrion-
clamber into his car.
Tyr and Iris hop into
Mhm.
this vehicle, and he flips a bitch right in the middle of the road, heading back towards I-5. And that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break. Come see us on the other side and find out where Tyr and Iris will hang their hats. Everybody's got to hide from the sun, even little Tommy. Get yourself a drink. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Welcome back to this packed leather back seat with Tyr, Iris, and young Michael, an embraced 16-year-old Ventru, in a tidy little black suit. Little Tommy probably did his tie. It's perfect. He's jammed in between Tyr and Iris. They're not big people, so it's not that big of a deal. Although he does kind of scooch towards Iris, trying to give Tyr's legs some space.
That's valid.
And also, everybody scooches towards Iris.
Michael better calm the fuck down. Everybody needs to calm down.
Tyr kills everyone.
Iris still has awe on. By the way.
Yeah. She's not the smartest.
I just think Tears, first off, doesn't feels like shit, but doesn't feel bad about the whole situation and likes seeing
No.
Michael and likes that Michael is well, and is just I think sitting there just like a little bit of a smile, like she is content.
Okay, so
Mhm.
according to my phone, we have 2 minutes before that thing goes off,
Great.
Mm.
and we don't have enough time left to get out of here today.
Do you have multiple places we could stay for the night? Is there anything further north we can head towards? Because being near the city is not good.
Walter had a lot of places, most of them in Seattle, and the one that's closest is Mukilteo.
Great.
Ooh.
Of course it is.
I don't have any complaints.
We're gonna have to look. He already had a plane set up. We're out of here as soon as the sun sets.
Okay.
The only thing, and as soon as the last syllable comes out of his mouth, the beach is just rocked. The shockwave blows through the trees, picks up dust from the beach, and just hurls it in a tiny sandstorm across the Cadillac. You can feel the car itself pick up a little bit, and in your chest you feel its thump.
Little Tommy's like, God damn it, I just got this washed. And it's so expensive to get a Cadillac
Every
washed.
single time.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Who knows what?
Look, I know that that my sire was talking
Hmm.
to some of yours, and I've been around the prince, and there's been a lot of talk of the T word, treason, and if if the weird old dudes that wear like the like cologne and have a funny accent, if they think that my sire had anything to do with it, we can't just get on a plane and fly away.
So you're asking if Walter was involved with treason, or if there is blatant evidence that he was involved with treason.
I'm asking you if someone's going to say that.
I mean, you texted the prince, right? Did that have anything in it? Maybe 'cause I don't know if the others will. I don't know how many of them are even there to say anything.
So many are dead. I don't. If any of the other Primogens are alive, I don't think they would speak out against each other because they need the votes. Walter's not there anymore. There's no reason to speak against him. When I was texting with the prince, she seemed upset about Ashley's passing. But I believe I made it apparent that I was not Walter messaging her. I don't think Walter uses emojis. He didn't give me his number, so I didn't really get to text him. I have no intention of speaking out against Walter. I don't know who's left who would.
Iris,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and make a wits awareness roll. Or, I'm sorry, a wits aspects roll.
I don't like that.
But little Tommy, I'll put little Tommy in the dirt.
Let's see. 4. It's 5 with a messy crit.
Ooh.
Iris, you're in the passenger side back seat. You look intently at Michael as he's speaking. And the kid he's too scared to lie about anything. He's genuinely worried that he's worried about you. He's worried about himself. He's even a little bit worried about little Tommy. You flick your gaze up to see where the car's headed. And your gaze jumps right across little Tommy. He's sitting there. You see his eyes in the rearview mirror. Bright blue. That's weird. You never remember that about him.
Mm.
Just still fully connected with Michael. Like, I would never do anything to hurt you, and I hope you realize that.
I'm so glad that you guys came and got me. I never understood. I never understood why Walter let me go like that. He tried to tell me that I was important and all this stuff about lineage and all this crap, and that we have rules. But he didn't follow any of them. And he didn't come and get me.
We were in the end together. Did he tell you where we were, what we did?
When he came back from the hospital.
We were not smart, Michael. Between realms, I don't know. That man was in a ditch in the abyss looking for you. But no, he did not go into that basement to save you. But he seemed grateful.
Grateful to you?
I
or
don't have these.
Grateful to you, or
Grateful to me. Grateful you were back. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't know Walter. I don't know if he loves or cares. It at least vaguely seemed like he did.
well, at least he had plans. And he left his way out.
So I'm in the passenger side in the back seat, correct?
You're behind the passenger seat.
Right. Little Tommy's driving. Great. Like to unbuckle and have that little piece of the steak in my hand and lean forward into little Tommy's ear. And put this up against their neck. Be like, so where are we going?
What's that?
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
We're going wherever the young master says.
I have one more question, actually.
And I believe that's Makotea.
And who are you? Dig it in a little bit.
Just sitting with Michael watching. Oh shit, we're popping off. Hell yeah.
You blew my head off. You know exactly who I am. Go ahead and roll wits awareness.
What's awareness, not aspects this time?
Not aspects. Wits awareness.
Sad.
I'm sorry. Wits insight. I apologize.
Insight. That's even worse. Hey, that's still a messy crit. So
Ooh.
4. It's the best I could do.
Pretty good.
Tommy looks up into the rearview mirror, making eye contact with you. Young master, you still want to go home to Muckletale, right? Everyone wants to sit down, relax, and come home. Iris, roll resolve and intelligence.
Oh, God.
Does she get to add anything for that vial that she drank?
So
Oh,
long ago.
yes,
Is that relevant?
that is still relevant.
I forgot about it.
Hey,
The sun has not yet rise. Go ahead and add 2 dice.
Wow.
I'm here for you, man.
Hey,
Actually, thank goodness. Like, that actually did something.
hey, I just hope it does more this time than the last time I rolled with it.
It's weird how I'm about to have to throw hands in this car. It's real strange.
You know,
I can't believe that happened all in one night. But
I'm gonna
okay.
use a willpower. It's close to sunrise, so
Yeah.
might as well. And that was a good choice. That puts me at 5 with a messy crit.
All right, I will indulge you by rolling since you rolled well.
I'll indulge.
There's certain thresholds you have to meet in order for me to pick up dice and give a shit when you're rolling.
Mm.
When it comes to things like possession and stuff like that, I don't know.
Iris, you lean back in your seat.
Mm,
You're
Mm.
going home.
great.
Did I watch that happen? It was right.
It's a tiny,
It would have been right in front of me.
right in front of
It
you,
would've.
absolutely. And that is
Huh.
very strange because, Tyr, you've seen Iris's voice kind of rise into that I would
Mhm.
like to see the manager tone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The hot
And
voice
once
like
it
she
hits
does?
that
Yeah,
tone, like it doesn't just sit back down and chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
like
my
it's people
adrenaline's already up.
murdered.
It never does that.
Inner me is thinking of Rachel.
Huh.
Outer me, not so much.
Well, Iris, if you're getting comfy, put your seatbelt back on.
I think I could do
Is
that.
Michael buckled?
Michael's buckled. He's
He's a
That's
good
great.
boy.
always.
That's great. Actually, Michael, I feel like, and I'm gonna keep my eyes towards him. I actually know of a place, not at Muckletail, but I think we could be safe there because I don't know how close we want to get to the Justicar in that area. Let them deal with what they're dealing with. If you're willing to go somewhere else.
Okay, yeah. Well, where is it?
Little Tommy, turn around.
Okay. Where to, young master?
Tell your butler to drive. Eyes on Michael. I'm gonna raise an eyebrow at him.
He pulls over slowly, kind of slowing down as if to make a U-turn. looks up in the rearview mirror.
Weird.
You want to go home, though, don't you, Michael?
Hey, Michael, look at me. We're talking.
It's a little bit too late.
That's okay. That's all right.
You may actually. Well, Michael is, in fact, very resistant. If someone would like to pick up 8 dice, and
I can
another
roll for
person.
Michael. I feel
Mike
like
and
I'm
I are
because I'm the one who
spicy for
coached
this.
Michael to like. You should be careful with people who try to control your mind. Anyway.
And here he is, looking into eyeballs.
Someone
Right,
else
yeah.
can pick up 12 dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who wants to be the?
I feel too involved, so I won't be one of them.
Are any of these hunger dice?
2 are hunger dice.
Or isn't the prince just sitting pretty?
Michael got 4 successes, which is not much. I mean, he still
You
has
have willpower?
room to willpower. Yeah.
You do not have my character's willpower.
Yeah, willpower.
Oh gosh, there's so many dice to roll. Okay. I've been rolling really well today, so this is bad. 2, 3, 4.
We already
Oh,
beat
jeez.
4.
Yeah, this is really not good for Michael.
That good, huh?
We know it's above a 4.
My internet died.
13? What?
Yeah, with a regular and a messy crit. Both.
Oh my god!
Best roll I'm ever going
Boy.
to have, and it's not even for me.
Michael's
My
right
boy.
hand wraps around the seatbelt and he leans back. His eyes are locked on that rearview mirror.
Damn.
Yeah, let's go home. Back to Muckleteo.
Back to Muckleteo. Tier's just gonna kind of rest her forehead against the back of the seat. What do you want, right?
The car comes to a complete stop. Do you want to ride shotgun? While they relax.
Yeah, why not? Tier's just gonna climb through to the front and just kind of keep gaze slightly away. She's been involved with so many people trying to break into her brain. She's like, I'm not fucking around with it. I'll get comfy.
Car rolls back towards Everett, and then Muckleteo.
What do you
I
want?
want my house in order, neatly trimmed, the weeds pulled from the garden, and endless nights of tranquility. A good
That sounds
place
nice.
for someone like Michael to grow up.
Will he get to?
Of Of course. I hear from first-hand accounts that Walter was loyal to the Camarilla towards the end. A standout Ventru, whose name they should be proud of. As long as he's not caught talking to the wrong sort.
Yeah. That's good to hear. I don't know if anybody's getting out of this date with Elysium, I'm going to be honest. I don't think anyone's safe. Do you feel safe?
I do not. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. That's what Mr. Tolkien said.
You got a book club?
I should start one.
That sounds incredible. Once again,
That would
while
be
we're
so
here, and
lovely. I should have Michael over and I should read to him.
that sounds nice. A shame Ashley can't be there for it.
It is. They would have been good brothers to each other.
I think so. Ashley, I'm gonna be honest. He's a little weird. He was growing on me.
Someone has to do what's necessary to keep the garden trimmed. And I thought Ashley could be that man one day.
He died a brilliant chauffeur.
Young lady,
Mm.
if you continue to antagonize me, I will stop thinking the kind thoughts I was thinking just a minute ago. About a happy ending for all.
My apologies.
The coup is over. Jessica's with the Justicars now. Whatever's left of Catherine's there too.
Oh, did she make it out?
We don't all pass the same way. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes you find out with the sunrise. She'll either be Ash, or she'll be Ash at Elysium.
Yeah. That sounds about right. I wouldn't know all these things, the whole born in a box thing, but I'm starting to catch on.
Little Tommy turns to you.
Looking at him. Looking at this asshole.
You keep your eyes straight forward, right?
Yeah, little maybe like even slightly away, but like you can tell there's a whole person right there.
If we had Diana's head, we could have like you can talk to this head, and I could just.
I would turn the Diana head and be like, uh-huh. Only speak to my Diana head.
Diana's child passed. That leaves Bianca's in the wind. What happened to young Mary?
This might shock you. I don't know.
Where did you last see her?
Never been really good with geography. Give me like half a second. Is there like a map? And I like open the glove box.
Oh, Jesus, dear. She looks
Give
down,
me like
hits the center console, and the nav comes up on the CTS in the middle. It's got a little cursor on it. You can pan around the bay and see yourself driving southbound.
Interesting.
She's merging onto
Here's-
I-5.
Tier's brain is doing its damnedest. Last time I was aggressive, I got thrown out of a boat. I lost my leg and then my finger, and Iris was unconscious. And like she's going through like, but if we go to Mukilteo, I'm 100% dead. And then it's a 50-50 shot for everybody else in the car. And she's just trying to figure out what to do as she slowly scrolls on this map. So the Justicar don't keep you like posted about what they're doing.
I like to have first-hand information.
That's smart. And if you have to ask the Justicar stuff, it's like a little embarrassing. I get it. Hey, they're good at what they do. What can I say?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Well, Sartore claimed to have the interlopers in hand. And he usually gets what he's looking for.
I mean, like a fourth of what he was looking for.
He got one of you?
Tear slaps herself right above the lack of thigh. Fourth.
Tyr, where is Mary?
The last time I saw her, I casually reach over and grab the steering wheel and yank it to the side. Eastbound and down, going up and jumping.
Okay. Here
I
we
can't look at her.
go.
I can't be in this car any longer. And be a little shit. And you know what? For this, I'd even do prowess if she's gonna try and fight me on it.
Oh,
I
she's
feel
absolutely
any resistance.
She's absolutely fighting you on it.
Then 100% prowess. Not hungrier. Strength athletics. I'm just trying to hold it in one spot.
Yeah.
Wherever we're going.
Yeah, strength athletics.
All right. What's my hunger at? 3, Everybody get comfortable in the back.
Subtract 2 dice from that.
Yeah, I'm nice and
Okay.
comfy.
That means I'll only add 2 for potence. Wait, no. 1 for potence. That's how math works, Jillian. Figure it out. Spicy. I rolled very well. Would you be willing to tell me what she got?
I will.
Because I'd be
I'll
willing
tell
to
you
spend
first.
willpower.
I will tell you first. Because she's using willpower 100%. You need 7 successes.
I will use a willpower. I am very close to that. I just need 1 more success. Seven successes.
You yank down on that steering wheel.
And just stare straight ahead. Just an arm grab and just wait. Iris, hold on.
The Cadillac slams into the concrete barrier on the right side of I-5, plowing through the shoulder, scraping away, crunching, grinding to a halt.
Oops.
The vehicle just screeches. You all lurch forward in your seats.
You okay?
That was childish.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Tyr, you're gonna have to like can open your way out of here because you're locked in on the right side.
Well, somebody has to leave first. Excuse me, and I'm gonna turn and just try and fucking kick little Tommy out of my fucking way. Just
Oh,
here we
okay.
go.
Without looking?
Well,
Without looking and with one leg.
I only need 1 leg to kick a man.
That is deeply untrue, Tyr.
I'm sitting. I'm supported. Actually, better idea. If I could just reach over. I have 2 arms. I should probably do arm things, if that's all right. I'm really sorry about this. But you kind of fucked it up at the beginning, your choices and all. And I'm just going to grab little Tommy by the hair. Just going to start just bashing that head around. I'm just going to start bashing that head into things. Just get out of here, my guy. Go to sleep. Fucking go.
Okay.
So just turn that head away and just bonkus it.
So we are now going to go into an opposed brawl.
Gotcha. And
You are at a full -3 dice.
that's okay.
And I'm going to throw in probably another, we'll say -1 over there because you have to keep your head turned
Just
away.
activate everything, and drink Tommy when he's down.
You know? What did Tommy ever do to deserve to live, right?
Nothing.
How many am I minusing from this brawl?
4.
-4 total.
this. That's fine. I'll initiate combat. Minus 3, so we'll get 3. And prowess just adds to the damage. Best I could have done right now, I think.
You are going to need, well, this is opposed. The prince rolled 7 successes.
What a beefy bitch. No. Get out of the car.
How many did you roll?
3.
You reach over and immediately grab hold of little Tommy's neck and slam it into the side of the window. And something feels weird in your hands when you do that. Like a buzz, like a something. Little Tommy is shaved bald. When he comes back, there's hair in your hand.
Fuck.
And in that moment of time when you feel hair and you're like, fuck. The person in the driver's seat turns to look at you. Sitting in a peach sundress is a woman.
She's
Your
here.
look of shock is all it takes for her to meet your gaze.
Yeah, 100%.
Get in the trunk, child. And she's, so you are, yeah, roll, you are
I rolled
down 1
9
blood.
dice for this.
You're down 1 blood potency on her. So just roll, you're rolling resolve intelligence plus what your,
My unswayable mind.
plus your unswayable mind.
I just want to beat somebody with mental powers. I'm going to use my last willpower. I don't want it. I need to show up and show out.
You need 8 successes.
Okay. Once again, we're close. One second. How many did you say?
8 successes. Well, actually, you need 9 total because she is the attacker in this instance.
That's true. So she would have win if we were tied. It's 9, but it's a messy crit. So I don't know.
Tear, that voice pounds in your ears. You feel like a 6-year-old who has just spilled her cereal all over the kitchen.
Traumatic.
But you are not going to clean it up.
You're not my real mom.
You will
I
not.
mean, the only way out would have been over her anyways. I'll start going
That's
that
the
way.
way out without Iris.
Well, who says I'm going all the way out?
Your Bessie Critical says you're going all the
No.
way out. Thank you for answering that question for me.
No. I was gonna just start climbing and then straddle this bitch and I was gonna bite her. I was gonna have her fully pinned under me and bite her as I was attempting to climb out.
Okay. So you are
You
attempting to
are
climb
not.
out, and you resisted her dominate.
Yeah.
She opens the door and pops open the trunk, assuming because you have to get out that way because the passenger side door is fucked. Climbing over her. Yeah. Tyr gets one last shot.
I'm going for a beach. She's seat belted and under me. There's nowhere for her to go. What do you need from me? Strength, athletics.
No, it's strike brawl again. You are attempting a bite attack, which means you need to succeed her by what?
Okay.
Is it 2 raises? I'm sorry,
I'm sorry?
not raise. You need to succeed her by 2 raises, and you are on top of her at this point. So between not looking at her and only having one leg, I'm going to say you're only at a -2 penalty.
I'm gonna rouse the blood to give myself 1 strength.
Okay.
This is the last chance. You gotta. Is there anything else helpful? Is there anything else helpful in this bitch? Oh, I think that's it.
All right.
-2. Brawl. Would you say this is also in the category of a grapple to give me 1 extra dice?
Oh yeah, totally.
Neat. Okay.
She still has willpower because she's chilling all night.
Michael won't use it. I'm gonna talk to Michael for this. Okay. So we have a crit.
I'll tell you
But I
what
don't
you
know
need
how
in
good
just a
she is.
second. You need 9 successes.
Okay. Only fail.
She keeps.
on-
No, oh no! Hold on a second. She rolled a crit.
Oh God, this bitch.
I'm sorry. I should turn the lights on in here so I can read this dice. 6, 10. So you need 11.
I don't think that's happening right now. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I hate her so much. Tyr's been losing so much. The 9.
You pop your eyes up and look at her. baring your fangs. And you popped your dumb eyes up at her, baring your fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Child, stop. She puts her hand over the top of your mouth and pushes your chin aside.
So, kind of hot.
Oh my god. Stop it, Kyle. Stop it.
I have exactly one leg to stand on, mind you.
Yeah.
This bitch sitting there in a seatbelt, being the beefiest bitch in town.
No.
Hey, Kyle.
Could I interest you in some willpower to be able to break out of this spell of hers?
Are you able to give me willpower?
Yeah,
No, I'm
getting
asking
confused
him.
with this.
Like, can I spend willpower to try to break free?
Or
of
do a
whatever she's done?
willpower roll.
No.
Just hand me casual.
Sad.
willpower.
That is a privilege of older vampires
Sad.
to break out
We're
of the
old.
dominance of.
We're
Oh, yeah.
very old.
We're so old. I
We're
don't know
aged.
what you're talking about.
All right, Tyr. We continue to roll
Yeah, what's up?
metric tons of dice here.
Yeah. What am I doing?
You are rolling intelligence resolve and your unswayable
So
mind
mine-
once again.
My 9. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
It's a miss crit.
This bit. Katie, these dice.
I'm sorry.
I know.
You gotta
Finally.
take them back.
10.
No. No way in hell. Impossible.
Get in the trunk and stay there until it's time to go to bed.
A valid order. I'll get her later.
Tyr climbs out.
Has to use the car as a crutch.
She hops out as you amble around the car. And she has to very unceremoniously, in her dress, beat you to the trunk as you shamble like a zombie and pull out the spare tire.
I got nowhere else to be. Eventually, I'll hop in that trunk.
She pulls it out quickly. And Iris, you and Michael watch and listen. You feel Tyr get into the back. The trunk slams. And this prince puts the car back in drive, rolls away from the barrier, and has to kneel down on the dirty asphalt in her bright peach dress and change the front right tire. There are no more minions left. Iris, you are completely aware of your situation.
Mm-hmm.
You're just convinced at this point that Tyr, bless her heart, She should just sometimes take the deal. Nothing bad could ever happen from this woman.
Nothing.
She's just trying to keep a tidy garden. The car rolls forward and into Muggletane. Into suburbia. Suburbia proper. 2-story, new construction houses. Each identical to the next. Perfect lawns. The Cadillac pulls into a garage. Tools hung neatly on the wall, no clutter, none whatsoever. She pops the trunk, and the garage door shuts. And that is where we are going to leave Tyr and Iris. But we're not quite done yet tonight. Tyr and Iris. The darkness takes you. But we'll discuss that later. Mary, you get half of your willpower back. So if you had unspent willpower, you have that plus half of it back. This is not a safe place to sleep. It is not a healthy place for kindred. It is not where you belong. In the dark. Roll your humanity plus unspent willpower. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm sorry, your humanity divided by 3.
Humanity divided by 3. So 2. Okay. That's pretty. That's respectable. That's a respectable hand. 2 successes.
You awaken for the first time in a long time. Well, not that long, but it feels like forever. During the day. A bright blade of light falls down in a straight line right across the entrance to your little burrow. The little fern door, it appears to do well, but there's a seam right at the top. It doesn't fall on you, but neither you nor Neo can move a muscle. You're going to have to wait it out. Neo's out cold. And in the distance, you can hear the crunching of twigs and leaves and footsteps. They grow louder with time. Roll stamina and stealth. Oh, I'm sorry, not stamina, composure. Duh. I was thinking like, oh, you're a human. You have to hold your breath. You do not. You do not have to hold your breath. You just have to not freak the fuck out.
2 successes. 2 successes.
Okay. You hear voices as they approach, crunching. Why are you here again? You won't even know what you're looking for. It's Ramirez's voice. Well, look here, Suit. I think it's sweet and all that you've decided to come here in the woods with us, but I know how to follow a trail. And more to the point, these dogs know how to follow a trail. Saw the footprints coming up from the beach. It won't be long. We've tried hunting them down with dogs before. It doesn't work. You sure? They seem pretty interested in this. You hear the sniffling and shuffling of leaves. It's not hard to pick out a cute little brown snout working its way through the forest floor. Closer. Mary, go ahead and roll your unspent willpower.
Three successes? That's like everything?
Stepping
You're
it
doing
up.
well. That's all of them.
Hey, I think he's getting something. He's getting something. Hey, let's check out that stump over there. The footsteps and the dog get closer. This is a waste of time. I'm calling it. What? We're just about... Look, the dog's got one thing. Let's just check it out. No. I'm going to pull your funding. We're going to go check out the caves. It's where we should have been to begin with. They wouldn't be up here in the light. Look, man. The dog's a better tracker than you or me. He's probably better at paperwork than you. You little shit. Who's your supervisor? Whatever. We're going down right now. Ramirez's voice is insistent and has an immediate sting to it. All right, man. You're the boss. Fuck it. Whatever. We'll be down at the caves probably the rest of the night. Or at least until nightfall. Yeah, we will. It takes fucking forever to get through them. A pair of footsteps and a dog walks away with a loud sigh. You're getting off this island with me, Mary. I know you're in there. I'll be down at the caves and all over the waterline. I promise, no tricks. I just
Even
wanna
gonna
talk.
like.
No response from you?
I'm tempted, but I don't have any like memory wiping things. And this guy can easily kill me right now just by like pulling off the fern. No. So I'll stay quiet.
All right, then. Keep your secrets, wizard. I'm going to have a kid up here posted. I don't know. I'll tell him to look for headlight fluid or something up here. Easier to watch you. A, because I think it'll be hard for you to slip out of there without being noticed. And B, if you do manage to do that, I bet you've had a hell of a fucking night. He'll be my canary in the coal mine. And that is where we're going to leave it. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for the break last week. We are back on schedule every Saturday. And have some daytime play, and then we are into the last night of this vampire campaign in Elysium, one way or
Maybe.
another. Well, yeah, who knows? Decisions could get made. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Based on my track record, I don't know, guys.
I think the most likely scenario is that Tyr goes insane and dies, and then we are like the Django style Iris revenge story.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the most likely outcome. Anyways, we are the Dice Cult, and we have many shows. Come check us out every Saturday for In the Last Remaining Light, and every Monday for On the Backs of Gods, led by Jillian.
Guys, if you would like to join us on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a Dungeons & Dragons 5e game, Norse mythology inspired. Currently, the party is picking up a little CD work, has currently been partaking in a bit of a heist, and perhaps met an ally in the house they were invading, or maybe not. Unclear, but they have officially gotten their quarry, and all they have to do is make it back out, which I'm sure will be super easy, and there won't be a single problem to be had. So if you want to join us on Monday, you can see just how easy it is to get out of this house full of traps.
And on Tuesday nights, we have Legends of Theia at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It is every other Tuesday, and I believe this is the on Tuesday. So you can catch them for some classic 5e D&D fun. The most fun you can have on a school night. Gods will be slayed, caves will be entered, and loot will be had. And on Wednesday nights, over on our YouTube channel, the Dice Cult /YouTube TV, we have cordially invited a kind of fairy tale inspired D&D game led by Jackie, our Wednesday night DM. It's about a wedding and how D&D and weddings go together, which is not at all. Someone's probably going to get punched in the face, and the stuff that you need for a wedding will not be there, so you will have to steal it, I'm sure. There's no other way. It can only be stolen.
Agreed.
So check us out on YouTube, along with our backlog of all of these shows uploaded for posterity and binge watching pleasure forever. Thanks for joining us this Saturday night, and hopefully next Saturday night. See you then. Good night.